All right. Welcome back to Who Want a Life Sentence. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Y'all know we got about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever. We're going to see what we can do, get what we can. We're going to attempt to have a good time. At the same time, we're going to keep it real. I ain't going to do too much intro, man. Let go. You know what I mean? As y'all can see, we doing night court. Y'all can see we doing night court. It just be like that sometimes. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I told y'all last time, man, I just love so much getting in this metaverse and getting on here and cutting up with y'all, man. Sometimes I be thinking about it all day. I can't wait to get on here and get y'all this, read y'all comments, have y'all talking shit, whatever. You know, I appreciate it. But no, I get on that head now. Don't get your user head. I user hide your ass. All right, so keep it respectful. Man, listen, Melissa Hill, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. You still my #1 supporter. You know, I'm gonna gotta put some open. Thank you, Melissa Hill. Right now, y'all gotta catch up. That's my top supporter, Melissa Hill. Thank you, sweetheart. You always in the comments. You always showing love. You know, we got the love. Thank you so much. You the reason why, like, I'm even here tonight. She the reason I'm here giving y'all this tonight. So y'all should thank her. All right, so court is in session. All right, I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. Look at that. I'm at my wife's workstation. That was on. I hit something and cut it off. But just in that little workstation, man. She got me you know, it actually got me feeling smart. You know what I mean? You know, knowing I ain't got nothing going on, finna get on here and cut up with y'all for a little while. I ain't got nothing going on. She be working, so that's why we having night court. I gotta wait till, you know what I mean? You know, when she doing all her work, I'm somewhere sleeping, you know, doing nothing. So I got to get out the way, let her do her career thing, her work thing, and then when she go to sleep, you know what I mean? I get on here and act like I'm the man. But we gon' cut up a little bit, right? So we got, today we have, I know y'all seen it right here. Today we have the boy, Mauricio Quinteros. Mauricio Quinteros, 18 years old. What can we say about this boy here? Now, like I was saying in the intro, y'all know sometimes we gonna cut up, sometimes we gonna make a joke, sometimes it's serious business. You know, it just however it comes. In this case right here of Mr. Quinteros, to be honest, we can't do too much. We gonna have to freestyle it. Y'all know sometimes, I mean, when I get a good subject, I like to, you know, get my pen and my pad and write down what's going on with them, and, you know, we go through it like that. But with this guy right here, I ain't able to find much. They ain't even bother to do no decent news clip on your little country ad, because you really didn't have much going on, Mr. Quinteros. You only 18 years old. I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at that face, man. I think little kid dangerous. You know, he probably got the propensity to offend again. But you know, who am I to say? I don't know. Who know why this little son gun so angry? You know, it's sad. He ain't even got a real mustache yet. And I mean, to brutally, let's see what he say. Mauricio Quinteros, 18, was arrested on November 5th and is facing one charge of open murder with a deadly weapon. According to Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department report, the Metro Communications Center received multiple 911 calls reporting gunshots, saying that a male had been shot early on the morning of November 5th. Today is November the 29th. So we talking about what, 24 days ago? Officers responded to the 1600 block of North Betty Lane and found the victim, later identified as Maycool Regino Perez, suffering from multiple apparent gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at 2:32 a.m. Officers secured the scene and obtained witness statements and video surveillance from neighbors. All right. One witness reported seeing Quinteros confront another man about hitting on his girlfriend. Quinteros reportedly asked to speak to the man privately by the side of the house, punched him once in the face, then took a few steps back and pulled a black firearm from the front waist area. The witness said she believed the suspect fired 5 to 7 rounds total. The suspect then yelled for two people to get into his car, and he fled the scene in a blue Dodge Challenger. Investigators collected evidence from the scene, including .640 caliber cartridge cases, apparent blood, and assorted cans and bottles of alcohol and liquor. They ain't give him no bail. So, I mean, like I said, they really don't got much on you, man. They really ain't got much on you. You really ain't done much. And again, it just could be one of them cases of natural born killer. I do notice that they say you have your case is an open murder. I looked up the open murder, and that means they haven't decided whether to charge you with manslaughter, first-degree murder, or second-degree murder. So I guess that's to say manslaughter, second-degree murder, or first-degree murder. That would be the least from the greatest. With manslaughter, you could do as little as 10 years. With first-degree murder, you can face as much as death sentence. I mean, again, to pop a man 6, 7 times up close range like that, I don't know, my boy. I think you kind of made your bed on this one. Don't look like you got much regret there. Maybe it's always been your dream to, handle business on somebody. So I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna make a prediction. I think they're gonna give you first-degree murder. Because, well, that's hard to say because you didn't actually go there to kill him. There was a situation and you killed him, but you didn't go there to kill him. So I'm gonna say second-degree murder. Degree murder. And even with second-degree murder, it's gonna be rough, man. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking somewhere around 30 years. But what I'm gonna do is because he should have been and went to court by now, I'll dig off in this case a little bit more, and we'll see what's really going on. But I still, anything 20, 25, 30 years, man, you just threw your life away, straight down the drain. So, Mr. Quinteros, it is what it is. I think it's going to be second-degree murder, 30 years. That's the sentence of the court. All right. Now, y'all know. So last week I put up a post, and the title of it was, I'm giving up on my son. And then, in the little short, I had the situation where I showed a little piece of me talking about her. Okay. By the way, got a lot of comments on that one. I appreciate all the comments. I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for, going over that with me. I definitely take advice. A couple of things I want to say on that. First of all, young men. Again, like I know my son watched the channel too. I don't know if he watched it anymore, but I know he was watching it. But either way, young men, listen. One of the things that I was pushing and trying to impress upon you guys when I first started the channel was, just like this right here. This is a perfect, when you having a bad situation, or, you having a just a bad day, or a bad time of a bad day, right? Because these guys went to go to a party, and then he saw somebody talking to his girl. So he said, when you set out to go to the party, even though you brought a gun, when you set out to go to the party, you probably having a good day. You like, we finna go to a party, and then next thing you know, you see somebody talking to your girl, so it's automatically snap over to a bad day. So what I'm saying is, when you having a bad day, or a bad portion of a bad day, guys, we gotta start using our brain. We gotta start thinking. You can't allow your next move to be dictated by emotions. What I mean by that is, like I said, like this, like Mr. Quinteros did. You want to talk to the guy on the side of the building, but you already got in your head that you want to punch the man. You already got in your head that it's gonna be some violence, because he's talking to your girl, or whatever the situation may be. Guys, it can't be that. When you having a bad day, you have to learn how to, first of all, you got to know that they emotions. Those are just emotions. All that stuff that's running from you, running through you at the time, the anger, the feelings, the everything, all that stuff that's running through you at that time, they are just emotions, man. And I mean, you just supposed to feel them. You feel them, and then what you want to learn to do is, you feel the emotion, and then you sit back and you chew on it for a little while. You chew on it. That's what smart people do. We used to say, when I was doing my marketing thing, that was something for your knowledge pocket. You got your profit pocket over here, then you got your knowledge pocket, right? So, like in this situation, if you see somebody flirting with your girlfriend and she go for it, you put that in your knowledge pocket. All right, I got one that'll go. Maybe she'll go if you know what I mean, the wrong situation. You don't have to ruin everybody's day, everybody's night, and everybody's life. That's just something you put for your knowledge pocket. Because guess what? Now you done went and dedicated your life about a little French fry. So bruh gone, you done took bruh from his family. You leaving your family, not the family that you done made, but the family that made you. You leaving whoever care about you. You just a kid, you 18, so you leaving them, right? And not only to mention the dude you got in, the dude you took out, he had a kid. So you taking a father, right? And then, but get what the French fry gonna do? You were just a story. You were just a story. What, is she supposed to stop her life? Is she supposed to not move on, not grow, not be a woman, not do the things that, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are supposed to talk to people, dude. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. So so you done dedicated your life, and she still she don't belong to you. So bottom line, it was all for nothing. All for nothing. So young guys, I be trying to tell y'all, man, when y'all get in a situation, you don't want to just lash out verbally or physically. Don't lash out. If a lot of times we build it up in ourselves to think we got to be bad, or we got to be on go, and we think that it shows courage or shows heart, but it really don't. I mean, because once you learn to do that, it can work off instinct. But to actually think through a situation, that's what take practice. And that's what really count when you think about it, because at the end of the day, you can sit and think and say, okay, I want to say I outsmarted, my opponent, but it don't even have to be like that. I made the best decision for me. So I made the post about my son's mom. It's really how I feel. It's really how I feel. There really is no need to call me. Now, my son was obviously offended, and he's supposed to be. It's his mother. I ain't mad about that. And then he lashed out. He wrote something, disrespectful on my line, talking about something here or another. I've been doing something from 7 years and things I could have been arrested for, and maybe, whatever, right? And so this is what it's almost like a prime example. This is my son. First of all, who wars with their son? And I mean, this ain't even no war. This is my little YouTube page. Don't get me wrong. We can, it's fun.
Now I'm gonna tell you like I tell them little kids in the boys' home, at the alternative schools, and them adolescent centers. Okay? Whatever has happened to you in your life is not your fault. Whatever has happened to you in your life, Kang, it's not your fault. You didn't ask to be born. You didn't ask to come here. You was born into a situation and circumstances and an environment that most kids dream about, motherfucker. You wasn't born into some horrible conditions. You wasn't created into no treacherous circumstances. You wasn't raised into no motherfucking survivalistic environment, nigga. However, you didn't ask to be born, okay? It's not your fault. Whatever has happened to you, good or bad. But once you know right from wrong, motherfucker, everything lies at your feet, and you know right from wrong. So at this point, you little yellow motherfucker, you got to forgive Tippy and Tiny for what you think they should have done, what they did, or what they didn't do. You got to forgive them, nigga. Cause now, since you say you're a grown man, you're stifling your own growth. Yeah, you stifling your own growth, nigga. So forgive Tiny and Tippy for what they did or didn't do, my nigga. Now, you're not doing this for them. You doing this for you, Kang. Okay? And boy, when you do that, that anger will be able to be easily released. Cause we see you walking around with childhood trauma that left you feeling hurt. That hurt have developed into anger and a little rage by way of pain. You feel like you've been neglected and rejected. Oh, if y'all don't want me, just say it. Oh, that's what them niggas do when they go to jail. Yeah, every nigga go to jail, write them letters home to their mamas and their daddy, trying to shame them for being whatever kind of parents they were. Well, if I was a mistake, just say I was a mistake. All children are mistakes, nigga. Ain't nobody planning for no motherfucking baby to come. We just be fucking y'all mama. Nigga, here you talking about, and then here y'all come. We just be calming, and most of us calming everybody. Nigga, fuck it around with you. Some hoes make the baby, some hoes don't. You nigga just come along and was made. But nigga, yeah, you was a mistake. Everybody know babies is mistakes, nigga. But you here now, and you were well taken care of. Mistake, fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, you was a mistake, nigga. All us is mistakes. They were just fucking in the moment, and the nigga calm. Okay, now you here, been living a wonderful life. What you mad for? What the fuck, you T.I. son? Now let's not play like you ain't been able to hunch some of your cousins cause you T.I. son. You know when y'all get them cousins get to come over to everybody's house at that big old house, nigga, you been hunching the other family. That's what we do. It's perks to be our T.I. son. Don't act like you ain't get no pussy, little yellow nigga, cause you Tiny son. So stop acting like that. You don't get no hell of a perk. That's why you acting so motherfucking tough out in the streets. Cause of the perks that come with being Tippy and Tiny son. Now stop acting like them people ain't taking care of you, nigga. Hell is you talking about? Yeah, now. And then you at the Falcons game acting like you up there where niggas fight at. Them people don't do that down there, nigga, on the field. No, man, that's like them people fight up there. Well, everybody got to turn around and do this. Yeah, don't nobody stand up and look down at the motherfucking field. There's commotion going on down there. Man, you just done all the way bad. And you know what's so bad about it? You yellow. Yellow kids don't act. Only white. That's that white in you. Yeah, no, yellow black babies don't act like this. I promise they don't. Yeah, no, yellow black baby. That's that white baby acting like that. We done seen white kids behave like this, bucking up against their parents. You know why? You were raised with your white grandmama. Taney's mama. See what happened to Obama, didn't you? Obama didn't get to start thinking black till he got with Michelle. He was raised by his white grandmama and his white granddaddy in Hawaii. Nigga got to Chicago and met him another mama called Michelle Obama. So hopefully you can meet you a Michelle Obama, nigga, and snap out of that shit. You need to go find you the blackest girl in Bankhead and rebel against your daddy and go make you a project baby dad.
But, you know, this just my little YouTube page. I come in and I have fun with. You know, outside of this, we got real world problems. But I jump in the metaverse and, yeah, I mean, we can handle this business. But, you know, just like I'm telling y'all, I would never, you know, go back and forth with him, or even if I had to, I'm still thinking and not just, you know, just won't lash out at him just because he's my son and he should know better, right? I'm gonna be honest now. I had got ready to do a video. You know, and it was just basically doubling down on my point. But again, sometimes you gotta know when to hold and know when to fold. But that just gonna come from thinking, man. That gonna come from thinking. So we'll leave that alone right now. And I still got something I'm preparing later for that. So, you know, we'll get to that a little bit later. So let me say this. Well, I said it anyway. So we'll go to the, we're gonna do one of the stories, man. I had a little series I called, what was it? It was like the times it was just something like the times I almost got shot behind my baby mama. It was like part 1, part 2, and part 3. And this is why I be wanting to put this stuff down, because I didn't forgot one of the stories. I know for a fact 3 times she almost got me shot. But I can't think of one of the stories. Now I'm gonna think it hard and I'm gonna get that other story. I'm gonna get that to y'all later. But I'm gonna share this one with y'all because, of course, because I feel like it might, you know what I mean, it could touch a little bit, you know, it might be fitting. So we living over there in Lila Valley, and this one of the, like y'all know I came out of prison, and life got a lot worse before it got a lot better, right? So I'm out of prison. I got my son and his mom. We don't have stable jobs. I'm trying to do the best I can. This before I learned how to market, so I'm basically still running around, you know, doing what I can. I got the scrap on me. You know, it is what it is. My son had to be, and he probably was about 2 years old. So, we in the house. I still remember, man, we in the house playing zombies one day over in Lila Valley, playing the Call of Duty zombies. You know, we used to play to see what level we could get to, me and my little brother, right? So we over there, we going in on the zombies, and just from nowhere, I can't quite remember the 2 or 3 times. I can't remember the incidents that happened leading up to this, because I know that there were some, but I do know that, you know, if anybody know anything about Lila Valley over on Constitution, you know, Vicky lived over there. Vicky was, you know, neighborhood freak. Vicky had like 6 or 7 kids. I don't know how many baby daddies. It was just niggas over there all day. Like Vicky didn't sell drugs, but you could go to Vicky's house and pretty much get anything, get any kind of connection. I ain't even go over there at all. But you know, even when you coming in the neighborhood to go to your house, you gotta pass Vicky's house. You'll see 4, 5 cars lined up out there. Whatever. You know, you be knowing what's going on, right? So Vicky is the neighborhood freak. Everybody knows it. Couple of my partners done told me they done hit for, little sacks of weed. They done hit for this. They done hit for no reason. She do this, she do that. It's all good, right? So again, I really ain't got no use for Vicky. I can't remember if my little brother went there or not, but I don't think so. But we ain't got no use for Vicky. So we in the house playing Call of Duty, and see, that's why I say I remember that something happened first, because if I'm not mistaken, I think me and her had been going back and forth, had maybe been arguing, right? And she know that I just didn't care a lot for Vicky because of the image. It just looked like she's the neighborhood freak. So with me not caring that much about her, my baby mama went and damn near made best friends with the girl. Called me crazy or whatever it is. You know what I mean? This what she did. I know the couple of times that I'm going in and out the neighborhood because, it's the ghetto house. They sit outside in the chairs, and the kids running in and out the house in the yard doing whatever. But that's how ghetto they is. They sit outside in front of the house in the yard, right? So I'll a couple of times I go in and out the neighborhood, I see my baby mama sitting out there, and this niggas walking past her and all this and all that, and you see what's going on, right? Ain't nobody crazy, right? So I already didn't want her up there. So to piss me off, that's where she go at. So we in the house playing Call of Duty, and she come in the house and slam the door. Boom. So, we pause, and matter of fact, when she come in the house, she slammed the door and she on the phone talking shit. And she telling somebody on the phone what happened. She talking about, yeah, this nigga called me a bitch and this, and that, this. So I'm listening, even though I'm, me and her probably done been going, and I'm listening. So I come, pause the game, come up out there. I'm like, who did that? And she tell me the nigga Tony. Now Tony stay right across from Vicky, in Lila Valley. He stay right across from Vicky, right? She like, the nigga Tony. I'm like, what'd he say? We really didn't like him because, we were coming in Lila Valley, and we were trying to, we really weren't trying to do nothing. We were just new to the valley, but they had been talking about us, and we were like the new guys in the neighborhood. And I think this nigga was like trying to get at the young girls or something. Something came out weird, but I think he was trying to get at the young girls. Matter of fact, that's something like what it was. He was trying to get at the young girls, and he was trying to accuse my little brother of the same thing. And this definitely wasn't the case. So, but we had not even known this. This was what the little Lido Valley community was, you know what I mean, had been saying about us, but we didn't know it. So I'm like, what'd he say? I'm like, what'd he say? And she repeated it to me. She said that the nigga was just like, he said something disrespectful, like, let me grab that ass. And, she was, whatever. She wasn't with it, whatever, some kind of way she wasn't feeling it. And he remarked, he said something like, you ain't gotta be a bitch about it. I just want the fuck. So boom, she march off. Now she had my son with her up there at the freak house too. And you already know that's like, I'm running around in the street, so I can't tell her not to do it and keep the boy with me. So, and Vicky got 7-8 kids over there anyway, so it's probably fun as hell. So this is what she tell me. She tell me, a nigga talking about this and talking about that, and when I chunked him off, he talking about he just want the fuck. I ain't gotta be a bitch about it. That's all she had to say. I walk out the house. Boom. I walk out the house, and my little brother done come out the room, and he hear me and her talking. He hear what's going on. I walk out the house, boom. I know my brother a couple of steps behind me. I don't even know if he left the house or not, but I'm going up to Vicky house. Tony stay right across the street, and they be there all the time right there. I'm talking about it's like 2 houses up, right? So as soon as I hit the door, I'm walking up the street. I see a car parked in front of Vicky house, and Tony is on the back. He leaning on the back of the car. He leaning like on the back of the car, on the trunk of the car, but he looking backwards at me coming up the street. So when me and him catch eye contact, I do what I do. I'm pulling my shirt off. I'm like, bro, let go on, get it on in. I done pull my shirt off, threw it down in the street. I'm like, let go on, get it in. So this nigga turn around and say, bro, I ain't fighting you by no bit, man. I'm gonna shoot your ass. He turned around with a gun in his hand. So I stopped walking. I ain't far from the corner. I probably got about maybe 15 or 20 yards, before I can just be up on him. I'm like, God damn, my nigga, you doing all that, you talking all that shit to a bitch, but soon as a nigga come out here, you pull a gun. I'm like, y'all niggas some hoes, bro. But you in particular, you a hoe, bro. You a hoe. Y'all niggas some hoes over here, but you a hoe. So this nigga say, nigga, I don't need no fucking gun. And he take the gun that's in his hand and throw it in the grass, which is Vicky yard. He throw it in the grass. Now my brother coming behind me with the scrap, but I don't know it. So I'm walking. As soon as he throw the gun in the grass, I get to walking up there again. Now I'm talking shit. I'm like, yeah, see, that what I'm talking about, nigga. Let go on, get it in. I'm finna show you a bitch. You a hoe ass nigga. I'm talking about, I'm walking up to him. You know how when you get to walking up to people, you get to kind of angling off to see which way you gonna go and attack them or doing whatever. So I want to say I get about 10 feet from him. As soon as I get about 10 feet from him, this nigga run to the grass real quick and grab the gun. When he grabbed the gun, I turn around and haul ass. I probably run about maybe 6 or 7 steps. No. But I'm hauling now because I don't want to get shot. You know what I mean? So I don't hear no gunshots or nothing, and I'm close enough to the other house where I can stop. And he just grabbed the gun and stopped. And now he laughing. So I come back out. I'm like, man, you're a bitch ass nigga, bro. You're a real hoe. So he like, whatever. So, I'm feeling like shit. This nigga want to keep on pulling these guns. I had the 380 and the 12 gauge in the house. Neither one of them was really suitable. Don't nobody want to be outside with no big ass 12 gauge. And plus, I ain't right. So I can't have nobody pointing me out like that. And then the problem with the 380 was, I think we had like 2 bullets, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It was a bad situation, right? So, but it's better than having nothing. Nigga, I go in the house, I get the 380, and I'm going back out there. Now, as I'm going back out there, at this time, my baby mama done came back out the house. You know how girls is. She done came back out the house, and she walking up behind me to see what's going on. And now, my focus done changed from trying to, get him to fight me to backing them up because, he done already, showed the gun and really done pointed it, right? So I hear my baby mama on the phone. She on the phone with the police. Now, once I hear that, I'm really pushing them. I'm trying to usher us back into the house. So, the neighborhood won't hear us calling the police. But, my baby mama, she loud in the alley and all that. She calling the police. She telling them what the description is, what he looked like, whatever. Tony jumps in the car and haul ass. Boom, boom. Me knowing that, we had too, I get the hell on. I get the dipping out, right? And I'm thinking that this is basically going to be the end of the situation because that's how the end of situations go. And so I'm thinking that's just going to be probably the end of it. They call the police. Everybody done scattered. Don't nobody know what's going on. So that's the end of it. Probably came back later on that night, and she ended up telling me that, you know, the police did came and she told them and she made a report and all this and all that. From then on, I was always waiting to catch Tony, just, you know, at an opportune time where we can get it in, because, you know, I ain't like him, and I want to see about him. Cause I know he wasn't tough. You know, I still probably wouldn't like him now. He one of them niggas that probably never changed, right? And but the problem was, even after all that was over, like at the end of the day, I told my son mom that, you know, I told her basically that it was all in the game. I'm like, not only did, you know, are you violating, but you part of the game also. I'm like, the only reason why he came at you like that is because you up there with Vicky, and like everybody that ran through Vicky. You know, that's the only reason why, if they came at you like a hoe, is because you at the whole house. So, you know, it might have went sideways. You know, it's a disrespectful place. You got disrespected. And not only that, but me and him going at it with each other. But you call the police on him. I'm like, that's not, I'm like, you can't do that. That's against the rules. You know, I don't know. Of course, I'm assuming she ain't told the police about my part of, you know, how everything went down. But no, it never got physical. No one got shot. So, but I'm still like, you know, when she called the police, she told everything that Tony did. You see what I'm saying? And I found out a little bit later, man, that she eventually went and like worked with the police on that. She went and met them people somewhere and, you know, did like they do on First 48, point them out in the car and circle this and circle that. And Tony ended up getting 5 years. He ended up getting like 5 years and going to prison behind that. Do I care? Fuck no. Fuck Tony. But at the same time, you know, I know that, again, that's, you know, we in Atlanta, so it's almost like, you know, it's different. It's different. You can actually be on the west side kicking up dust and, you know, move to the east side and decide you want to change your life or settle down, and pretty much can get away. You know, if you ain't done too much, that path could be done. You could just be a totally different person. So, you know, other places can't do that. So, you know, I just wanted to let that and that was the end. I don't know what happened, what you know, what came of it, what goes of it. He went to prison. I went on with my life. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is. I don't give a damn. He was some garbage anyway. But I thought it was fitting, man. I thought it was fitting for the story. I appreciate y'all hanging in with me. But it was one of them same situations where just my son mom came in. All she did was came in and was talking shit, and I was ready. I was on go. I was ready to go and handle the business just like that. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and we will catch y'all on the next one.